Yo guys, Boss Leo be the name, aka the Ghetto Youth Motivator, aka the Girls Demon Slayer. What's up? And guys, Charlie, today we can talk about how to make her fall more in love with you, how to get into her mind, how to make her miss you whenever you are not around, Charlie. How she can't stay without you. Yeah? And before we jump into this topic, before we jump into this conversation, Charlie, I'm begging each and every one of you, if you know you haven't subscribed to the channel, Charlie, I'm begging, subscribe. And if you know you haven't turned on the notification, Charlie, you know what to do. Yeah? I can't do it without you unless you help me. So you guys should help me so that we build the channel. Yeah? Without much talk, Charlie, let's jump into it. How to make her fall in love with you, or how to get into her mind. Yeah? So the first point I want to talk about, the first point which you will use in getting into her mind. At first, I don't really know this, and I don't really know how important it is. But now that side of my game has been really lifted. You see that thing? Now that side of my game has really been lifted. See, most of you guys be too rigid. Most of you guys no be romantic enough. See, romance, they do a whole lot in a relationship without you even touching her, without you even doing anything with her, because she knows your game and she knows how romantic you are, how you hold her hands, how you look into her eyes and tell her all the beautiful things, how you kiss her forehead, you kiss her mouth, how you kiss her whole body, the way you go down, you eat the thing, you do everything, Charlie. It will only make her go crazy about you. You get it? And if you do all this for her without you even doing it, she's already wet and already ready for you. My guys, most of you rush into the act all because you just want to enjoy it and pam, you are done and it's gone. That is the wrong way. That is not the right way. You get it? She's also in for enjoyment. You are also in for enjoyment. If you are a guy, always put it at the back of your head that you are not in this game to please yourself, but you are in the game to please her. And her satisfaction is your optimus priority. You get it? Making her satisfied or making her enjoy you, seeing how sweet you are, is your main goal and your target. If you know they do that thing, you know they romance her enough, you know they show her more love, you know they show her more affection, showing herself, oh, no matter what, Charlie, you are the man for the game. You the bab. Hey, she go always they think about you. Let's assume say you get some girl, maybe she did date somebody before she can meet you, but because of how rigid and how raw the guy be and how papa the guy be, the guy know they feel satisfy her, the guy know they feel let's make the lady in body come and all that. Way maybe one thing or the other happen where the girl can fall your trap inside. But because of how romantic and how sweet you are, you see girls, they be very vigilant. We guys, we see plenty things, we close our eyes on them because we be men. We don't really get those emotional feeling. But girls, them be very vigilant. Then they watch, then they study, they see. You know what I'm saying? You see, so me, I talk to most of you guys say everything where it happen, they depends on you. Me, I be one very stubborn boy when it comes to that angle. You know, go feel enter my farm inside, say you won't bounce. Unless me I open the door, you say go, I don't want you again. You know be anything. No say I find too much. But because I know what I am doing and I'm good at it. You see that thing. See, this world, nobody do with them born and cap. thing. When nobody the way be champion from your mother and stomach inside. Everything they learn, everything they practice, everything they put in small effort. The more you learn, the more you practice, the more you know. With the bab. So my guys, make you people start they play more romantic. You see, make you put start they do more romance, know how to handle your woman, know how to treat your woman, know how to make your woman feel good. It be very important, Charlie. Romance be very key to every relationship. If you know romance the girl well enough, Charlie, what you do, you just they hate the girl. Some of you too, you feel say in the act you being hard and the girl screaming and crying, that makes you a man. No, you are only hurting the girl. Learn how to romance a woman and make her enjoy you. That is your goal. That is your target. If you are able to do this, every girl will fall for you. Yo guys, Charlie, the next point I want to talk about be mystery with the bab. Some of you guys, you think say showing the girl say you the love and by being with her 247. I mean, the girl know where you they go, she know what you they eat, she know everything about you. I mean, she doesn't even think before knowing where you are. She doesn't even put in any effort before seeing you. Charlie, she will get fed up with the relationship. You get it? One thing that grows the relationship, that makes a woman to fall more in love with you, is when you are very mysterious. I mean, she can't predict you. You get it? You can change at any given time. You can do anything. She doesn't know what to expect. You get it? You can be like this today, tomorrow you are like this. You can be with her today, tomorrow you are gone. You'll be gone for like 3, 4, 1 week. You get it? For her to miss you. See, life, there are certain things which are, how would I say it? It goes and come. Routine. You get it? And one thing that you're not supposed to make it a routine, or one thing you're not supposed to let your woman know, it's your every movement. She knows what you do next. She knows how you're gonna do it. She knows everything about you. She'll get fed up. You get it? You have to try your best to always create mystery. You have to try your best to always, get into her mind by making her think about you. See, it's not every time, you fight or push for the girl. No. So far as she's your girl, so far as the love is there, everything is going on, you people are flowing, Charlie, sometimes let her miss you. Sometimes let her look for you. Sometimes let her put in efforts before seeing you. And that will lock her, that will make her think about you. You will always be in her mind. That is how the game is played. If you are always with her because you love her and you don't want to go because you yourself you are insecure. No. Let her rather fall in love with you and let her do the protection work. Unless maybe somebody is molesting her or somebody wants to beat her, which I know you will never accept that. But aside that, give her the freedom, give her the rope to do whatever she wants. So far as she's adult, she's matured, she knows what to do, she knows the best decision to take. Man, guys, don't be pushing your woman, don't be following your woman. Some of you are so insecure to the extent that you check your woman's phone, you check her messages, you call guys that are talking to her. No. That's not the way to make a woman fall in love with you. It's like you are doing all the work. No. Leave her. If she truly loves you and she cares about you, Charlie, she will always be there for you. Yeah? So guys, the third point and the final point I want to talk about is great sex. You get it? We guys, Charlie, every time we think say great sex be, being in the room with the woman, you being aggressive, you being strong, you going for hours, like the long you last and how rough you are makes you the king in the room. No, that is why I always stress on romance. See, giving a lady a great sex all depends on the mindset you give her, how you start it, the romance you play with her, how you start the game, how you penetrate her, how you increase the level, the speed of the game till she come before you come in. That is how they give a woman a great sex. You get it? So, man, guys, get that in mind. I always say sex is not always about you and you pleasing yourself and yourself only. That is selfishness. She's in to enjoy, you are in to enjoy. So make it a memory. Let her enjoy you. Before you come home, you prepare her. Or before you go to her, you prepare her. You test her, she tests you back. You say nice things to her, she say nice things to you back. You let her know, or even the nice things you people are sharing will automatically bring the mood. You get it? And before you get home or before you get to her, you don't get there and start rushing giddy 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 giddy. No, you hug her emotionally, you hug her firmly. I mean, you squeeze some of some of the parts of her body. If I'm talking about that, I'm talking about the boobs, the ass. You kiss her forehead. You tell her how special she is and how wonderful you love being with her before you even enter into the room with her. You get it? And if you do all these things before even entering in the room with her, you haven't even started, you haven't even done anything yet. She is madly wet and madly ready for you. That is how the game is played. And even before the match will start, me, I always say the romance game is the key. Kiss her, lick her whole body, kiss her whole body. Make sure you have put in her in the mood madly. And when you start the game, start slowly. The longer you go, the more you increase the speed. You increase the speed gradually. You see, she's madly in need of it. She's holding you, she's pulling you. The intimacy is tight, but you don't rush because you are the game. You are the dictator of the game. You are the man. You get it? You relax. You penetrate it slow by slow, beat by beat. You increase the speed. You increase the speed. You go. That is how we have sex. Not pam pam. No. Make the sex a memorable one for the lady, and she will never forget you. She will always keep you in her mind. That is how the game is played, Charlie. Boss Leo be the name again, aka the Ghetto Youth Motivator. Man, guys, I beg you, make you post subscribe, then like, you share, you turn on the notification, Charlie. Make you people help me then grow the channel, Charlie. I just want to grow this channel and make it a better one for all of us, Charlie. We have a lot to learn. As human beings, we learn till we die. So, Charlie, I beg you,